players, the referees are awaiting to take the pitch here in Suriname. The Suriname side with 3 points. Players are taking to the field tonight here in Paramaribo. So much on the line. Suriname trying to get to the World Cup for the first time
El Salvador,
since
Suriname,
ever.
Suriname,
They have never
El
made it,
Salvador.
while El Salvador trying to make it for the first time since 1982. We will hear the national anthems from both nations and get you set for first kick tonight from Paramaribo. Suriname in white, El Salvador in blue. The lights already taking effect here in Paramaribo. Suriname already under some pressure here defensively as they look to play out. Or this Suriname side come into play unbeaten in their last 5 games, but it's only 1 win in those 5 games. When you look at the bigger picture, it's only 1 win in their last 8 games. That was going all the way back to a game against Puerto Rico back in June. Stanley Menzo named the Suriname head coach back in 2024. They have the goal difference advantage coming into the night against Panama. They're both at +1. It's the goal scored advantage that gives Suriname just that edge to put them in first place. Suriname looking for another win that would really give them some wiggle room in terms of even getting into that second place spot. Remember, the top 2 teams in these groups will move on to the on anyone. With this El Salvador team and where they are at, a win tonight is almost a must. It's moved ahead all the way back to Vaesen, who clears it upfield. Without a win tonight, this El Salvador team would be eliminated from World Cup contention. So they have plenty to play for. They'll be trying to push it towards goal and trying to beat this Suriname back line, who's been so good on their home field. Suriname has only conceded twice at home in World Cup qualifying against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That was in the second round of World Cup qualifying against Guatemala in their last home match in October. Another look here at this foul. Gerardo Becker committing that infraction against Adan Climaco. 2 matches have been draws. Their only win was against El Salvador back on September 8th. That was a 2-1 win. It's the only time that Suriname has scored multiple goals in these World Cup qualifiers, Guatemala and Panama. This is flicked down the line. Javon Anderson, who made his Suriname debut in the October window, right back in the starting lineup here in the November window. Gets the ball rolling again for Balker. Daniel Balker moves it back to midfield.
Suriname.
Shaquille Pinas, the captain of this team, number 19 in white tonight for Suriname. These fans in Suriname's last home match had to wait a very long time for that breakthrough goal against Guatemala. 9 fields. It's knotted down by Anderson. El Salvador able to keep this going with Climaco. Gonna put his head in there was Diaz just to keep the possession alive. Cerritos moves this back. Salvador under some pressure, but able to keep the ball only momentarily. No whistle there, and it's a play on. Slipping down, Climaco, I don't think saw that, put it out of play because of the danger presented there by Becker. It'll be a throw in here for Suriname, which they take quickly. Balker now. Gonna break lines and move it down the line.
0-0 el marcador.
Balker coming in fields, weaving his way through, will deflect it off the referee, and play will be stopped. Administers it. Now Salvador will start an attack down the right. Slipped in field. Landaverde was one of those changes into the starting lineup here tonight. Now Mauricio Cerritos. Now Salvador very heavily represented by players who play domestically in El Salvador. As many who are in the starting lineup to play domestically. Oh, Salvador trying to come forward, nothing on. Cerritos there to keep possession here. Enriquez moves it out wide. Climaco bangs this one off of Becker. It's out of play. It'll be a corner kick on the way for it. It'll be, well, he fakes it initially. Now the in-swinger fired in into a good area. The flicked header will take this all the way to the far side.